Whew, this is going to be an aggressive showdown. But one of the biggest changes for me in this latest update has to be the buff to the Verrill legs. Easily one of my favorites in the game. And let me know in the comments, what is your favorite leg or leg type? Because there's quite a few variations. Now, one thing I want to see here is if the Verrill is back to its former glory, or if it's still outshined by the other tetrapod options. Nice hit with the Troyanos. And in case you're wondering, this is first and foremost a single player build, and bringing it here into PvP makes me very curious how it's gonna perform. Wow, I thought the splash damage for sure would win. You are not hitting me from that range, buddy. Oh, come on. Nope, my earshot sadly didn't reload in time. Oh no. Stuck between literally a rock and a hard place. There we go. Now that's more like it. I think the only part that I changed, though, to make this more PvP viable is the generator, because first it was using the VP20D, and in case you're not aware, the coral generator coupled with this core piece, it's a great combination. Faster recovery and great defensive values, which is a nice combination for a tetrapod build, or literally any build, to be honest. That's why I used that combination for my Ratcatcher Mark II build. Wow, they're really playing mid-range now. I'm gonna have to rely on my Troyanos hitting. Or, nope, they're playing out of my weapon's optimal range. But, if they're sticking to the ground like that, I can take advantage. Oh no. Yes. Nice hit. Earshot never lets me down when I need it to... Oh boy, no. Okay, I timed that. But yeah, earshot is one of the most reliable weapons for me. I'm gonna need these to hit though. Yes, what did I say? Earshot. Old reliable. These grenade cannons have always been a staple of mine. Whew, good game. Oh no. This might be my worst nightmare. I am honestly surprised they fit those angel wings on the Verrill legs. Okay, I'm gonna try to kick them to make sure they don't hit me with those things. Oh, they want to try to stun me with the... Oh, and you have assault armor. Good to know. You know what? Make it easy for me. But it looks like they're trying to stun me with the melee weapon and then hit me with those wings, which might be a viable strategy. Unless you stay on the ground like that. Wait, are they overburdened? They might be overburdened. When you're on the ground like that, there's no way you have that slow of a movement speed unless your AC is overburdened. I could be wrong, though. I haven't tried equipping those weapons on a tetrapod before. Oh, right out the gate. No. Oh, no. Okay, that was good. Good thing they wasted the laser cannons beforehand. Never mind. I am getting... I have to go on offense. Oh! Okay, this is too much. This is too much. No! Oh, that was very unfortunate. I needed any of my heavy hitters to make contact. Well, I underestimated them. Played right into their trap using the laser blade to constantly stun lock me. I'm seeing more and more melee variations on tetrapod legs, which is not something you see often. Okay. As long as you keep wasting the assault armor, I'm fine. Okay, they wasted their laser beam. Using cover. What is the game plan now? I am legitimately confused. Were they stuck? Now I'm very curious if their AC was overburdened, because that is a scary loadout, but their mobility was very awful. A needle launcher, energy weapon, spring chicken loadout. And I am on my promotion phase currently. I have no intention to actually go up to A rank. I will be throwing the last few matches, but I figure it's a good way to test out the performance of these Verrill legs. They are charging the laser cannons already. What was that? Were they manual aiming and trying to predict? Oh, I waited way too long for the ear shot. Wow, that actually hit me. Okay, good thing I have my pulse armor up in time. Okay, these laser weapons are gonna be a problem. Whew! Thank goodness that landed. Their energy weapons are probably what dealt the most damage to me. I was surprised when the needle launchers made contact, but other than that, energy weapons are always about raw damage, not so much the stagger buildup, so it's easy to forget about that. Okay. You are not holding back, are you? Got him that time. Wow, did they... It seemed like they delayed. What just happened there? What is going on? I tried overboosting out of the way. Please hit. Thank you. I tried overboosting out of the way, and I ended up hitting them face first, and I got stunned for a moment. It's back to the pelvic thrust maneuver, I see. Ooh, dual Harris middleweight. This'll be a nice matchup, because one thing I like about these Troinos, they do provide nice pressure against anyone that likes to stay back too often. Case in point. Let's see though. Oh, split missiles. Have to watch out for those. Nice, still made contact. Damn. Oh no, those split missiles might be my crutch. Okay, smart. Nice, they're surprisingly more... Oh, kite builds, love them. But they're surprisingly more aggressive than I expected them to be. That really threw me off. So, let me see, maybe I just gotta go on offense too. Yeah, let's do it. It's tough because they're constantly hitting me with the dual Harris, and they have split missiles, which forces me to use up my energy. Trying to make it harder for them to hit me with those linear rifles. Good hit with the Troinos. Popping the pulse armor. I'm telling you, Troinos are such a good counter for these types of builds. But I do have most of the luck on basically any leg type that'll forego the firing stance. If it was on a biped, probably would have missed. Oh, come on. Please hit your shot. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Perfect. Whew, that was excellently timed. And I'm telling you, these kinds of matches really force me to focus up and Probably why Armored Core 6 is one of the most annoying games to try to do good commentary and gameplay, because it feels like sometimes one or the other is going to be compromised. And against builds like this, where you have to really be worried about your positioning and where your opponent is going, becomes more evident. That lineman get a first stagger on me. Okay. Oh, that was a bad angle for me to try to hit them with the Troyanos. Oh no. This might be it. I need to stagger you one time. Just one time. Did only one of my needle missiles hit? Nice. Let's get it. I can't believe I pulled off the win there. They had the advantage at long range, but the Troyanos kept up just enough pressure. Whew. Okay, a heavyweight Harris Zimmerman. You got all your bases covered. I think I only faced one other build that was like this. And it was frustrating because they clearly have... You're really trying to snipe me with the Harris from there? Bro, what is the game plan? I'm telling you, kiting in this game has conditioned people to hold the trigger no matter what. Oh, that was a nice snipe from the earshot, but I am baffled by this style of play. I've seen it before, but not so much with a shotgun, where they just hold down the trigger. It's honestly quite amusing. Okay, we traded the Troyanos. Oh, just got above my explosive thrower for the finish. Oh, nice. Okay. I have humored this enough. You see, when you're in optimal range, something like the Zimmerman's going to do a lot of damage. And while the Zimmerman is still top of the food chain, it's so funny to see someone literally just try to apply pressure at the longest range possible. Are they going to go for it again? Yup, they are. Listen, I'm not trying to make fun, but I can't help but laugh when I see something like that. Okay, got him before the pulse armor was able to activate. To be fair, I could probably make it a lot harder on them by just simply keeping my distance. Then again, those Troyanos will make it more difficult for me to be in a position to apply as much pressure as I'd like to. So, I'm just going to go in close. Why not? And good game. Definitely rethink your weapon choices, because you're trying to hold the trigger and apply pressure at long range. There are better weapons for that. This is a welcome change to the Verrill legs, because ever since the Lammergeier legs were introduced and the Arquebus tetrapod legs received the buff way back when, Verrill pretty much fell off big time, which saddens me because, as I mentioned earlier, it is one of my favorite legs. It has that heavy weapons platform feel to it, and it got me through single player. Had a lot of fun with it in the beginning of this game's PvP, so it's nice to revisit it. Now, when it comes to part choices, as I mentioned, this was originally designed for single player, and I thought I was going to have to completely revamp the build. However, outside of the generator swap, the whole design translates quite well into PvP, mostly due to the fact that a lot of these weapons and frame parts received buffs over time. And I am thankful for that, because as you can see where my brain was going, I wanted to have a weapon loadout that was suited for most, if not all, engagements, and it's nice to see it has a place in ranked PvP. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Till next time, take care.